to the channel. I was planning on doing a video yesterday actually, but then patch 9.17.1 and the new Russian Premium hit, and I kinda just wanted to play the game because, well, new patch, new tank. But here I am, and yeah, patch 9.17.1 is also the reason this replay might not work as it's supposed to. As you can see, you can't see my ammunition or consumable loadout, and there will be problems with the damage panel as well, because this of course is a 9.17 replay and not a 9.17.1 replay. But I'm very happy it actually still works, because I had some pretty awesome 9.16 replays that I really wanted to showcase, but I just couldn't get them to work. The game just crashes from the moment you start up the replay, so I'm happy these actually still kind of work. So what do we have in store for you today is the AMX 1390. I'm starting to play it again a bit more. I haven't played it for ages, just because I didn't have a crew for it, to be honest. I had a crew from a batch chat who was actually my CDC, because my AMX 1390 crew was a female crew that went up to the batch chat, so it was without crew for a while. But I'm enjoying playing it again very, very much. It's still a very fun tank, and well, it's just the batch chat at tier 8, to be honest. It's just, well, quite a bit worse actually, but it's roughly the same. And we get some awesome side shots on a T125 right at the start of the game. He got tracked there. He was in cover for the guys on the other side of the ridge, but not for us. Sadly, if we had penned the last two shots, this one... No, we still have one shot. Oh, I thought we had more. If we had penned two more, he would have been dead already. Sadly, that shot in the RU was quite bad, actually. And now we're on a reload again. It's really annoying that you can't actually see how many shells we have left in the replay. I'll just have to try and remember how it was a couple of days ago. Now we see the Skoda and the Kranwagen pushing up there. There's a T57 on the corner, and the E5 is somewhere up there as well. And since I'm kind of alone, the MX-30 is there, but what is he going to do against the Skoda T50 and the Kranwagen and a T57 if the T57 would come around the corner? Not an awful lot, so I bail out. Although I don't want to completely bail out, because I do have 3 artillery behind me, and I kind of want to provide vision for them as they would crest the ridge in front of us. So we go back to the second ridge here and see if we... Yeah, that's the Skoda. Sadly, I think he is close enough to spot us. Not quite, it seems. I'm always very... The camo rating on these French tanks just keeps surprising me. Like, yeah, 1-2 spotting damage on T57 heavy is of course that's a replay bug, of course, because the T57 heavy just died, so it would be kind of weird that we only got 2 spotting damage. Now we take a shot from a WZ that we probably should not have taken. It was a bit silly, and our platoon mate got killed by the Jaeger on our team. I'm not sure what was going on in the battle. I do remember he got himself stuck on in a building, I guess. And somehow the Jaegeru decided to kill him. I'm not sure what was going on there. Didn't really care. Well, it was stupid that he got team killed. That was just stupid. You see me typing in chat as well, why did you kill my... And here we see the mouse sitting next to the rock. He's going to be the source of a lot of rage in this battle, as you might have already seen at the start of the battle, but there'll be more more coming his way. So since that side of the map is rather lost, and I kind of didn't want to hang around and die there, we are fast enough to swing around. I come here, I want to flank the T-54, although there's still a Jagdpanzer U-100 unspotted, and if he's camping base I don't really want to blunder around the corner and get shot, but he got spotted here, which is awesome. Now, will the T-54 lightweight still be in base? That's the question, which soon will be answered, and the answer is, of course, yes, he's still camping behind that rock. And I don't know what I was doing there. I think I was drunk, maybe. That first shot, now you take time to aim. You can see just how bad the aim time is on this thing. You really cannot play this without an enhanced gun range. I have 3 seconds aim time on a light tank. Insane. RT takes a shot at us. Sadly he misses. Well, good that he misses, but sadly for him. We go after the T-54. Our first shot only tracks him though, which means we can't quite finish him off. and that was our last shell. He just at the moment he turned his turret, so time to run, leaving him on very low hit points. If our first shell did damage, we would have also managed to actually kill him, but it's just the way it is. We spot one of their artillery, which doesn't die because nobody has shots on them, so that's quite sad. And now we're just going to hide behind this bunker and hope nobody comes and kills us on a reload. The Jaeger just came around the corner there, so I'm just hiding behind this corner, trying to not to die. I mean, we still have quite some tier 10s on our team, but they have a small lead, which I think they will extend. It's going to be 8-6 sooner, 6-8 is what I mean, rather than later. Although we do have the hit points advantage, but they still have 3 artillery who can ruin your day quite quickly. So now we go after the Jaeger. We're reloaded, he's not looking our way, so here we go. Can we take him down? One shot goes in. Now we have to try to get behind him, which is quite tricky here with the hill. But another shot in, he pushes us up. Another shot. Now it's just, oh, we actually did, no, we didn't put him on fire, that was just a ramming because we were on top of him. Now we have to watch out. I don't know why I take this shot, that was quite dumb actually. But our Jaeger comes around the corner, finish him off. We would have actually had him probably with our last shell there, if we had to. But it's nice that the Jaeger came to help us out, even though he team killed our friend earlier on. So it's 8-8 now. As you can see, the chat is going a bit crazy about the mouse camping the back of the map, which is of course understandable, considering he's a full health tier 10 heavy tank who has done nothing the entire battle. But well, that's just an average day in World of Tanks, isn't it, guys? I think you all have experienced that that feeling. And we spot one of their artillery, which we take a shot at, and being a 3090, we of course miss. We just auto-aim and kill him. And there's a second arty who also decided to, like, I don't want any cover, let's try and make a run for it against the autoloader. So naturally he dies. And we go for the reload again. So, I don't know, we had one shell left I think. So we wouldn't have killed the Object 261 anyway if he was here. And he splashes us, which gives us a very good clue about where he is. I was kind of hanging around here because where my friend pinged, there might be tanks coming back to take me out because I was raiding their base. But in the end they decided to not do that and continue trying to fight our tanks. As you can see, the mouse has actually started moving now, very surprisingly. He decided he might actually want to do something this battle. Now we are just hunting the artillery. Where is this Object 261? I actually thought I would track myself on this jump, but the physics were with me this time. The physics were with me. Just scouting out where he is. It's a rather fast artillery, so he can be anywhere really. T-125 gets spotted very close to us. See if we can't take a shot. Sadly, he's behind the ridge. We see the artillery. We kind of have the gun depression, but then again we don't. And the T-125 is coming our way, so we gotta watch out. Luckily, he has no idea we're here. We kill him, and we didn't even get spotted. He had no idea what happened to him. The camo rating on this thing is just absolutely marvelous. I love it. And on the bat chat as well, camo rating on these things are just so good. Still chat raging on about reporting the mouse for camping base. And here we go. Can we get the arty? We can get one shot in. He was looking completely the wrong way, and the other artillery finishes him off. Very nice game in the 3090. And here we are on Siegfried Line Defense for our second replay in one of my favorite tier 6 tanks in the game, the Type 64. As you can see again, it's a 917 replay, so it's quite, it's not quite buggy, it has a few bugs in it. As you can see, you can't see our ammo loadout. The only thing you can see is that we have a camo net with us. For some reason it does show that. And funnily enough, the Type 64 is actually HD in this replay, although it wasn't when I played it. But I'm very happy that Type 64 is finally HD. Now I can farm WN8 in style. So we go for the initial spot. Sadly, we didn't actually spot that many tanks, just 3. I'm not sure if there were just a few tanks spawning there, or I don't know what was going on really. As you can see, we get 1 damage upon spotting on the Leopard PTA, while actually it was about 400. So you'll have to wait until after the battle to actually see how we did damage and spotting wise, because it's just too buggy. Getting one damage upon spotting on the Skoda T50. We shall see how much health he actually lost in a second as we go up to spot him again for our artillery, hopefully. And as you can see, he lost actually quite a bit of hit points, so that was definitely not one. It's kind of funny actually that it works in a way that it shows one, but then completely doesn't work. And since we got quite a lot of tanks here, I decide to go down to the south side of the map, where we actually have nobody guarding. And usually, what I like to do is either way, if I'm spawned as attacker here or as a defender, I'm in a light tank. If there's nothing really going on here anymore, I'd like to swing around to this part. Just what is it, K6, and then you can farm their heavies in the side. As an attacker, if there's people defending outside the city, you can farm them in the side as well. It's actually a very nice position where you can get loads of damage on heavies who can't even spot you, because you're quite far out and there's, I wouldn't say a lot of bushes, but there's quite a few bushes there that do conceal your position. We are being intercepted here by the Su-100 M1 and the T-49. I just go full ham. I thought the T-49 shot, but I'm not completely sure actually at this point if he did or not. And with SU, yeah, he did shoot now. I think at least that was a T-49 and not artillery. I'm not quite sure actually. And we're just farming the Su-100 M1 with the two of us. He doesn't really stand a chance because, well, if he faces me, he's got the gold in his, but if he faces the gold, he's got me shooting him in the ass. So there wasn't really anything he could do. He was just in the wrong place, wrong time. The T-49 actually died. I'm not sure to whom he died, but now we're just looking for the side shots I was talking about earlier on the VK452B. He is, however, quite deep in the city at the moment, so we don't actually have shots. We do have shots on the side of an E75, at least it seemed like his side, but actually it bounced, so it might have been his front or just angled well. Now we have shots on the VK452B, shooting him in the side. He has no idea that we're here. He's just taking shot after shot from our little pop guns in the side. 100 damage at a time, but I mean, it's stacking up. Look at it. He's losing hit points quite fast. He actually turns his rear to us to flee, but we couldn't really get shots off anymore. And now we start shooting the Yak Panther. He doesn't actually spot us. Like, he must have a very bad crew actually. He didn't spot us at this range. It's just really sad actually. I feel sad for this Yak Panther because he can't see us. At least he can't see me. I'm not sure about my platoon mate here, but he can't see us. And he's just getting absolutely destroyed by our DPM. And now my platoon mate does a bit of a silly mistake. He drives all the tank traps on a wrong angle and got himself on his side. Luckily I'm close by to help him get back on his feet. Otherwise he probably would have been stuck there for the remainder of the battle. So now there is a Waffenträger of Panzer IV who was last spotted around these parts, and it's our job to hunt him down now. Not quite sure if we can actually take a shot from him. I'm surprised that one even went in. We just stopped and snapped it in. It was beautiful. And we take the kill as well. There is the Waffenträger of Panzer IV. My platoon mate can't take a hit, and I really can't as well. Even full health wise, if he rolls slightly above average, he kills us. But our team is shooting him up quite nicely. Can we take? Yes, we can take the last kill. And now it's just the Lorraine 15550 remaining. Also running from his hiding spot for some reason and coming out in the open. I don't know what it was with Artie's deciding to go in the open that day, but worked out for us. So let's see how we actually did. In our game in a 3090 we got an ace tanker without any fancy medals actually. And we did about nearly 4k, let's say we did 4k damage, 3,925, that's 4k damage with 4 kills, which ended up giving us a base experience of 1,428. We didn't really do an awful lot of spotting in that game, 750 only, but we did. I feel like we supported the team enough in that game, but spotting just wasn't the way to go in that game because everything was so close range. that it didn't actually matter that things, because things were perma spotted really in that game. It felt like. So let's see how we did in the Type 64, which also was an ace tanker, and we did get a fancy medal on that one. We got ourselves a tank sniper medal, and we did 2,418 damage. But we also did quite a bit of assistance in that damage, although the replay said we did 1. We actually got 2,217 assistance damage in that game. We fired 31 shells that only managed to pen 22. Only 27 hits, of course, as well. And we got our tank sniper for the 1,652 damage we did from a distance of more than 300 meters. And that was it really for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys are enjoying the 9.17.1 update as well. Enjoying those new German heavy tanks. Maybe already bought the new Object 252. Who knows? So I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.